magandang gabi sa mga nagaganda. Nagtutupuan natin mga live viewers sa Facebook. This is John and we're on the 7th episode of the Numan Sessions Gamers Shut Down and Talk About Live. Let us help spread this game, the podcast, by clicking the share button. And I know you guys are all excited for our guest tonight. Pero bago natin siya makasama, halina't makijam sa isa. Dapat tayo dyan at napakatalento natin kapatid sa Dalga. Harold!
Thank you. Welcome everybody. Good night. Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, the wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the streets with enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? The summer's disregard, a broken bottle talk, and a worn-man soul. If we follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause I got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there's some with no hope, not a little alone. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? We look deeply scarred, bodies broken apart, and a washed out grief. We follow the pattern of the wind you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. The world a better place to go yourself and change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place to look at yourself and make that change. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Harold. Napaka-talented naman. Yes, speaking of talent, of course, we are joined by a lot of talented people here sa stream natin from the staff of MM. Kaway-kaway kayo lahat doon. Ayan. And yan, I'm excited for this. Without further ado, let's welcome ang pinaka-kapit-kapitaga, napaka-tenured, the most tenured. Kung naglalaro kayo ng LOL, I'm not sure kung ewan ko na lang kung hindi nyo pakilala to sa mga legendary outcaster, Sh1nboo!
Woo!
What's up? Happy Friday! Happy Friday sa inyo. Midnight Mayhem, and of course sa lahat ng mga nanunood ngayon and to every gamers out there.
Yun, kumusta tayo doon?
Yup. Okay naman. Again, I'm outside, ganon. So, medyo kakaiba tong interview na to while I'm not using my own setup. Pero, you know, show must go on, di ba? That is better than perfect. Yeah.
Actually, Numan.
Napalabas na eh. Ito yung mga masasayang lakad eh, yung mga hindi planado.
Totoo yan.
Diba?
Yan.
Sh1nboo, Ito, isang malupitang question na dyan. Sabi ko na, what's so special about the mobile gaming scene? Ano natin ngayon? Ano yung,
alam mo, knowing with Mayhem, if I'm not mistaken, I got the briefer from you guys. You are like, majority of you guys are the ones behind Item King Con, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, I have my fair share of attending Item Game Con, and it's a very successful event. It's a very inspiring event.
Thank you,
With
thank you.
it's an established thing, no, for FEU, and even outside of FEU, trust me on that part, no. Even in companies, they're taking notice of Item Game Con, no. And the thing here is that for you guys, no, to pull something that off, you need to have vision, diba? You need to have the capacity of vision. And when a group of people or when individuals have a lot of vision as their part of their skill set, narinig din na tong generic line na to, the future. Diba? It's the future. Pero sadly, when it comes to mobile gaming, it's not generic. It's the real thing. It's the real deal. What's so special about mobile gaming is it's indeed the future talaga. It's an uncontested, that's a word, no? Hindi siya maka-contest na fact that everyone or almost, you know, majority of the people around the world has a mobile phone out of the need for being in touch or being in contact with each other. Not to mention, mobile phones are evolving into a multi-use device, diba? Diba? Like, it's a tech company. And even at the mobile phone, you just put the need of the human to be competitive in terms of gaming. And mobile gaming, it's better than Thanos' plan. It's more inevitable, no? Ganon. Mas possible pa yung mobile gaming kaysa sa plano ni Thanos. So, that's the thing. That is what's so special about mobile gaming. No matter what the niceties are there, actually for virality lang naman yung mga nagsasalita against mobile gaming. But mobile gaming is without doubt the future. And that is coming from someone who plays a lot of PC games like me, who came from MMORPGs, who came from the old times, you know, playing Red Alert, playing Game Boy, and seen so many na how the games have evolved, diba? Mobile gaming talaga, that's what's so special about it. It's in the position to be the future, and there's, like so far, there's no, ang pwede lang tumalo sa mobile gaming, if the technology is still here, it's VR, o kaya augmented reality, but well, diba, in terms of portability and, you know, design, medyo, alam niyo yun, mga taga-tech kayo, medyo ano pa tayo, it's not there yet for VR, diba? Or augmented reality. Pero mobile gaming, yun na yan. Ano na yan. So that's what's so special about mobile gaming.
Like what you've said, no, Sh1nboo, you have, we have actually stalked your profile.
Ano?
We have actually stalked your profile in LinkedIn and some publications regarding you, no? And tulad ng sinabi mo earlier, no, you had your Game Boy 1 as your very first console. And you had your PC when you were 8 years old, no?
Yeah, yes.
That time medyo privilege yun, Idol Sh1nboo, ha? Iba tayo, ha? Pero what I want to ask you is, what are your sentiments, no? Especially us, no? We can say naman siguro na some most of us here are Gen 1 or Gen 2 millennials or sa mga ganong edad, sa PC talaga, PC era. What are your sentiments na mobile game are actually taking over the new generation of gamers na hindi na natin masyadong nakikita yung mga bata ngayon na they are really into PC or into consoles, like mas gusto nila ngayon na mobile ang gamitin. Yes.
Napakalalim niya na, the word sentiment. Trust me, I'm not just being parang romantic when I say napakalalim ng sentiment. Kasi it comes on a level of academic. If I want to really express my true sentiment, no, I will say something deep here. If it comes down to sentiment between generations, if it comes down to sentiment about gaming as an identity, or the evolution of gaming between generations, yung malalim na salita dyan is actually understanding. Understanding. It needs a lot of understanding. And when, alam nyo naman, kahit saang factor pa yan, mapalaro, trabaho, o pag-ibig, understanding is a very complex idea, di ba?
Totoo
Understanding is a mixture, it's a mixture of acceptance and rejection and being logical while at the same time being guided by your heart, di ba? Pero what I want to point out, no, to make things a little bit simpler when it comes to understanding, what I want to point out here is that it comes down to different generations, and now with the advent of mobile gaming, ang importante kasi dito is both ends should understand where are they coming from first. So, ang goal dito is to understand each other, to bridge gaps, because gaps are inevitable things, no? For example, what is the gap between the millennial generation and the generation Z, the Gen 2, di ba? The millennials, the 2001s, no? What is the gap between them? And what I want to ang gusto kong mabanggit dito is on the part na right now, the ones who has more responsibilities, the ones who has more capabilities are the ones na nasa millennial and older generations. They're the ones na mga managers, mga supervisors, they're the ones who are decision makers pagdating sa mga publishers, sa mga companies, sa mga sponsors, sa mga brands, sa mga publications, sa mga news outlets. Sobrang dami. Ang keyword is they are decision makers. And decision makers should always understand where they are coming from. Ito yung mga decision makers nang galing to sa probably sa generation ko na Game Boy, nakita yung evolution ng gaming from Nintendo 64 to Nintendo GameCube to the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, di ba? You get my point, di ba? Then, we should understand na iba yung naging exposure ng Gen 2, ng Generation Z, ng mga bagong henerasyon. That some of them actually grow on tablets na, di ba? Yung iba hindi na naabutan yung beauty ng flash game. And I think through understanding, sana hindi tayo maging hard-headed. Gets mo? On being close on what we have grown, kung ano yung nakasanayan natin. Rather understand kung ano yung inabutan ng younger generations. Ganon din naman sa side ng younger generations na sana maintindihan nila na mas malalim at mas may holistic view pa rin yung mas matandang generation. It doesn't necessarily mean na mas mabuti or mas equipped ang matandang generation. What I'm telling you is that the younger generation should look at the older generation as an opportunity or as an outlet of learning.
Napakaganda.
Parang kung bata ka, lagi naman galit ang mga tito mo. Lagi yan. Titong galit. Pero we have to remember.
Titong galit.
Titong galit nga. Yung papalahunan ko. Lagi naman ganyan yan eh. Kahit tayo nung bata tayo, na ganun din tayo ng mga titong galit eh. Hindi nakawala yan. Pero alam mo yun, we should be, instead of getting angry back at them, we should be understanding na looking beyond their emotional reklamo or pag-iingay, there's still something to be learned from them. Because that's their experience and that's what matters. So, if we go back to the keyword, understanding, if we have understanding, we're very ready to understand on both ends. No? We have that mindset lagi, our goal to understand, mas matututo tayo. At mas matututo tayo, tataas lang lalo yung level ng understanding natin. At kapag ang taas talaga ng level ng understanding natin, understanding breeds capacity. Tumataas yung kapasidad natin on creating better things, creating better tournaments, creating better campaigns, building better communities, building better games. Diba?
Napakaganda. Tayo pa rin ang panalo in the end. Talaga.
Basta magkaintindihan lang. Ganun.
Alright. Thank you very much. Napakaganda ng sinabi mo doon, Idol Shinboo. I can still remember the time you were shoutcasting for our League of Legends tournament sa Item GameCon before. Sobrang goosebumps. Yun, actually, Idol, ikaw yung unang shoutcaster na napanood ko ng live. Grabe.
Salamat.
Grabe, sobrang
very humbling to hear.
Lahat ng balahibo, Idol, tumayo na eh.
Salamat yan. I don't know what to say honestly. Alam naman, lahat pare-parehas tayo, hindi natin alam how to deal with compliments eh. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright. Idol, question. Dun sa spelling ng pangalan mo na Shinboo, bakit? Ano yung story behind 1 dun sa I? Bakit hindi exclamation point? Why not 0 for an O?
So, started with 2014 with Garena, no, applying for their shoutcaster, and we were asked to what will be our alias, what will be our shoutcaster handle. Just, the more fun fact here is saka hindi ka alam ng marami. Ang tunay kong pangalan ay Shinboo talaga. Real name yan. S-H-I-N space B-U-O. Nasa birth certificate talaga yan. Tinamaan ng lintik yung parents ko. So, ayan yung pinangalan talaga. hindi siya IGN. So when I was being asked what will be my username, I've decided na Sh1nboo na lang. Pero parang mukhang nilolong ko rin sarili ko eh. Parang pag mukhang IGN siya, ginawa ko, nag-lit speak. Alam mo yung lit speak? Nabutan yung pa yata yun eh, yung lit speak. Yung nilalagyan ng numbers, yung letters, di ba? Diba? Before Jejemon, bago Jejemon, may lit speak. May lit speak promise. Yung lit speak, pang geeks yun, pang internet geeks yun, MIRC pa yun, panahon ng MIRC. Metro Manila tambayan, mga ganun. Alam mo yun?
Yahoo Messenger ba yan?
Yahoo Messenger, early days na Yahoo Messenger. Anyway, yung lit speak, pinapalitan ng number yung pangalan. Tapos nag-evolve na lang sa nung natutunan siya ng mga taga-manggahan. Naging Jejemon na. So, anyway, may stereotyping lang sa gwa. Nilagyan ko ng I yung 1. Tapos, when I was thinking also of my alias or my handler, I was also thinking, how I was observing other broadcasters or news anchor. Kasi I was trying to improve my broadcasting and shotcasting back then a lot. And that is by looking not on other shotcasters lang, kundi on news anchors, mga talk show hosts. And during that time, yung mga talk show hosts, meron silang mga epithets, meron silang inuulit na salita. And I want that also on my end. Gusto ko may inuulit din ako salita. For example, Noli De Castro is known for magandang gabi, bayan, di ba? That's Noli De Castro. Si Mike Enriquez, ubo tapos excuse me po, di ba? Yeah. So I want an epithet of my own. And the way I look at it, karami ng mga epithets ang stupid. That's parang wala namang sense eh. But the thing about an epithet is you should have a story behind it. The thing na ko-observe ako sa mga epithet is there is a story behind it and they believe in that story and they commit on spying that epithet. So I've decided na gagawin kong I yung 1 ko, and I will keep on saying I'm Sh1nboo with a 1 for an I. Paulit-ulit lang. It's like I'm emphasizing na hindi lang ako si Sh1nboo. Yung I ko may 1. Does it mean anything? Does the 1 means anything? Walang meaning. gusto ko lang sabihin na yung Sh1nboo yung pangalan, tapos yung I ko may 1. Ganun lang. So I'm Sh1nboo with a 1 for an I. I'm Sh1nboo with a 1 for an I. Repeat that for 6 years, it will stick. Imposibleng hindi. 6 years yung man may ano.
So, the 1 for an I.
Ganun lang. And so that's the reason why not 0 for a no, not exclamation point. It's more on the phonetic side. Mas madali i-mention ang 1 for an I kaysa sa 0 for an O. Because 1 is 1 syllable, I is 1 syllable. May phonetics din yan. I think some of you are familiar with phonetics, di ba? Yes. Yung dali ng pagsasalita or yung tunog ng pagsasalita. That's it.
Eto, even though na parang merong nakalagay na 1 for an I, diba? Parang, do you still, encounter some weird pronunciations ng names mo, like Sh1nboo, ano ba, parang pinaka-weird na pronounce ng name?
Woo! Yeah. I mean, back then in high school, I'm being bullied. I have so many variations na ng pangalan ko. High school pa lang, elementary pa lang. Sh1nboo, Sh1nburat, sorry for the word, no? Pero feeling ko naman, Numan Sessions, Sh1nbuang. Yung mga ganyan na word, narinig ko na yan. Kaya I don't consider that as an insult eh. So yung mispronunciation ng name ko, alam mo, meron pa akong running joke nung college, sabi ko, kung merong isang babae na masulat ang pangalan ko ng tama, ng perfect, yun na yung tadhana ko. Yung the one ko.
Yun na yung 1 dun sa Sh1nboo.
Yun na ang 1 sa Sh1nboo.
Karamihan ng pangasulat ng Sh1nboo, masusulat Sh1nboo, o kaya magkadikit yung Sh1nboo, o kaya Sh1nboo, gano'n. Eh di ba may space yun? Tapos capital B. So, basically, I've expected na yung pangalan ko ma-butcher, and I'm totally okay with that, no? Kanina nga lang, tinatawag akong Manjin sa isang live stream and yun na lang, sabi ko, okay. Di na ako nagreklamo. Those things happen eh. Yung mga Little Pan Pat, gusto niya ng Little Pan Pat. Ito pang inuman talagang kwento. Ito. Ano boss?
Gusto ko tawag sa'yo, idol.
Nilaasar ako ng mga kasama. Anyway, ito Little Pan Pat. Ang pangalan ko to share to you. Ang pangalan ko, kung bakit Sh1nboo, saan pinangalan, no? Little Pan Pat. Ang original na pangalan na yan, Park Sh1nboo. Korean name yan. Park Sh1nboo, yan ang Korean name. Now, si Park Sh1nboo, meron talagang taong nag-exist na ang pangalan Park Sh1nboo. Ganon. So, na-meet siya ng tatay ko. Yung tatay ko, bulag kasi yun, fully blind yung tatay ko. Ganyan. Fully blind yan yung tatay ko. Pero, may breadwinner way back, gano'n. Tapos, masangista siya. Tapos may minasahe siya, Japanese. Tapos yung Japanese na yun, natuwa kasi nabalataan niya na meron ng bulag na marunong mag-Nihongo, marunong mag-Japanese. Eh yung tatay ko, may pagka-aktivista kasi yun. And dahil aktivista siya, nag-isang news anchor. Tapos, ano siya 16 na bansa na yung napuntahan niya. Kasi he loves the Japanese culture, kaya alam niya rin kung paano mag-Nihongo. So, si Park Sh1nboo, natuwa sa tatay ko. Kasi, naging close friend sila kasi marunong mag-Japanese, tapos masayista yung tatay ko si Park Sh1nboo. Then what happened is they became very close. They became very, very close. Then, after that, sobrang close nila. Ang ginawa ni Park Sh1nboo, kung ano yung niregalo sa tatay ko. Niregaluhan niya ng appliances, niregaluhan niya ng ref, niregaluhan niya ng bahay. Niregaluhan niya ng kotse, man. Isipin mo, sobrang bait mo. Niregaluhan mo ng kotse yung bulag, di ba? Ganun. Ganun, no? Bulag, niregaluhan mo ng kotse. Tapos sunod is,
drive.
yung pinakagustong regalo ng tatay ko, nung pinakasal sila ng asawa niya. Siya rin yung gumasto sa kasal ng asawa niya. May isang request lang si Park Sh1nboo. Isa lang yung request niya. Hiningi niya lang sa tatay ko. Alam mo kung ano hiningi niya?
Yung
Sabi niya.
Pangalan.
Oo. Hindi pangalan. Ang sabi niya, akin na lang anak ko.
Creepy.
Uy!
Pero hindi lang papayag yung tatay. Kahit anong ibigay mo, hindi naman papayag yung tatay mong basta ibigay na lang yung panganay pa diba? Yun. So, instead, in honor of him, natuwa naman siya, in honor of him, pinangalan na lang sa kanya. So, ang talagang full name ko, Park Sh1nboo Ponferrada. Pero, dahil
masyadong mahaba sa birth certificate. Dahil sobrang haba sa birth certificate, ang kinuha na lang, Sh1nboo Ponferrada. Pero ang tawag sa akin sa bahay, Park. Ang problema, kahit ang tawag sa akin sa bahay Park, hindi ko matanggap yung pangalan na Park. Kasi masyadong pogi. Hello?
Park.
Ano?
Ay! Hindi yata tayo marinig. Hello?
Hello?
Disconnected.
Oo, baka na-DC.
Sorry mukhang nawala yata ako.
Hello.
Kaptak.
Narinig me? Rinig niyo ba ako?
Yes po.
Yes.
Okay na, sir.
Okay. Sorry. Ayun, so basically, ewan ko saan ako nag-pick up, pero basically, may pangalan pa akong isa, Park. Kasi hindi ko matanggap yung pangalan na Park. Kasi masyadong pogi. Nung bata ako, sabi ko parang, mas mukha akong Sh1nboo kaysa mas mukha akong Park. Ganun. So, ayun. Seryoso yan. Ang nanay ko, ang tatay ko, tawag sa akin, Park. Ganun. Siyempre, magulang mo yun eh. Sa paningin nila, pogi ka eh. Sa akin, di ko na tinanggap yung Park. Sabi ko, Sh1nboo na lang, mukha akong Sh1nboo eh. Ganun. Tapos, ayun, little fun fact, yung Park Sh1nboo, yung pinanggalingan ng pangalan ko, ang tunay niyang pangalan, Nobuya Nagawa. Japanese siya eh. Diba? Bakit siya gumagamit ng Korean na name, no? So, yung Park Sh1nboo, kaya lang siya gumagamit ng fake na name kasi ang tunay niyang profession, Yakuza siya. Sabi ko sa inyo, pang-inuman tong kwentong ko yung origins ng pangalan niya. Yakuza siya. So actually, ano, parallel universe, kung tinamaan ng lintik yung tatay ko tapos natuloy na itinampon ako, most likely nasa putol na yung daliri ko. Ganun.
Baka gang leader ka na ngayon, Boss Sh1nboo.
Hawak mo ng Pinas.
Hirap maglaro nun, boss.
Wala, hindi tayo nagsushotcast ngayon. Maniligaw tayo lang mga tinatorture, gano'n. Ayun yung Imagine, no shit, that's the story ng pangalan ko.
Grabe.
Ganda nun.
Solid.
Ayan.
Pwedeng pang MMK yun, boss ah.
Oo nga.
Panginuman nga, sabi ko sa... Kaya nga, ang shortcut nun, sinasabi ko lang, pinangalan lang ako sa ibang tao. Ganun siya. Yun yung shortcut.
Ayan. Ito, getting deeper and getting to know you even more. Ito, you can answer this sa kahit anong attacking gusto, boss. Pero, sino nga ba si Shin-nboo sa real life? Behind the shoutcasting, sino nga ba si Shin-nboo?
I saw the question naman eh. Honestly, asking a person who they are, it's a very pressured question. It's a very loaded question. Pero sabi niya kahit anong atake, no? So I'll answer it very briefly and very direct. Ako in real life, I think I'm a very, very passionate, rebellious person. That's the way I see it. I really love the people who are with me. I really love the work I am doing. I really love the things that I believe in. I dedicate my heart to kung ano yung ginagawa talaga, no? And I know that I'm really going on the right path, lalo na kapag nahihirapan ako. Ganun. Ang mindset ko every time na when there's something awkward, when there's something hard, when there's something nakakainis, nanggigigil, or alam mo, nakakapikon, that's where I know na parang my heart is in the right place kasi may pinaniniwalaan ka pa eh. Ganun. So, but I always find myself rebelling a lot of people. Rebelling against a lot of people. Like, pag may hindi talaga ako nakikitang mali, I cannot really put my shoes on that. I cannot really put myself on that part, ganun. Or when I decided on something, ayun talaga. So, yeah, to simplify, I think I'm a very passionate and rebellious person at the same time. Ganun.
Speaking of passion, no, boss, when you were a student way back then, ganun din ba yung passion?
Ay, naku.
Bilang estudyante yan.
College
Anong
life
klaseng
lang,
estudyante na si Shin-nboo?
abutin tayo ng kamusama dito sa Stubo. I think alam niyo naman yung alma mater ko, no? Nakita niyo naman yung alma mater ko, di ba?
Yes po.
Basta alam ko nung sa Pisay, alam ko, isang cut classes na lang ako nun. Isang cut class na lang. Promise, nung nakita ko stage, chumichir yung mga teacher. Kasi akala talaga nila, wala na ako eh. Tapos na eh. Ganun eh. Sabi, kahit ako din, akalain mo yun, nandito ako nung pag-graduate ng high school. Ano pa yan eh, to give an idea, like nung high school, Philippine Science High School, National, di ba, Sciences, Scholar.
Idol.
First year, first quarter, may major offense ka agad. Bullying pa. Well, dinuraan akong kabat sa sobrang galit. So,
yun yung secret weapon
sa Pisay, may 3 ka lang na major offense. Ako first year, first quarter, naisahan na ako eh. Dalawa na lang yung natira.
Alpas na agad.
Very erratic, very rebellious. Ano may person of academic achievements such as...
May spot sa filling station to.
Punta tayo doon? Saan daw?
Filling station.
Pero masunod ako. Sunod na lang ako. Okay. Pero ayun, I have my fair share of rebelliousness. Rinig niyo pa ako? Hello?
Yes po.
Yes po, yes.
Sorry. Nag-aalala ka using data eh. I have my fair share of academic achievements such as being DL, Dean's Lister, gano'n. Pero yun din, ang hirap ma-ignore talaga ng mga kapasok ko yan eh. Like, there's this one time, ano makaka-relate kayo, 3rd year high school, no? 3rd year ka. Tapos 4th year ka na. Graduating year. Di ba? Ganun nga, no? Tapos, right after summer, alam mo yung feeling na, aayusin ko na talaga. First quarter, aayusin ko na yung magbabago mo kailangan yung 4th quarter. Ganun. Di ba? Ganun ka. Acquaintance party pa lang. Acquaintance party pa lang. Nagbibigayan pa lang ng syllabus. Sa amin ng 4th quarter, nung first quarter, 4th year. Pinapik na agad ako ng guidance counselor namin. Sinabihan ako, Mr. Ponterada, you are suspended for 21 days. Sabi ko,
Bakit?
Sabi ko, tapos yung pala na apparently, nakita yung sheet on paper, na puro mura yung sulat. Apparently kasi, when I was on third year, I was defending our thesis. I was defending our research proposal. Alam mo yan yung may panel, di ba? So, nag-research thesis proposal kami. Pasama kami. We aced the thesis proposal. Okay yung thesis proposal, research proposal. Pero instead of taking notes from the panel, hindi ako nagna-notes. Sobrang galit ko because of thesis, because of research. Sobrang galit ko dun sa panel. Puro mura lang yung sinasabi ko. Like, parang ilang mo kakainin ng cookies ha. Parang kala nyo, gano'n. Galit talaga ako. Nandun yung pangalan ng mga professor ko, minumura ko talaga sa sobrang galit ko. Alam mo, parang sobrang pasaway ko na, sobrang tanga ko pa nung high school. Alam ko, tinapon ko yung papel na yun. Tinapon ko talaga yun eh. Apparently, nakuha nung mga professor. Sabi ko, anak lang tenga naman. Wala akong mawik. Bumibili lang ako sa kantin. Tinapit ako. Suspended daw 21 days. Ayun. Kaya naipon ko yung ang suspension sa Science High School. Unexcused absences yan And unexcused absences counts towards, if you earn enough unexcused absences, it counts also towards a major offense. And that counts towards 3 strikes. So, ganun. Ayun yung mga, ko, in high school. In college, I am so very active. I was with, I am in, di ba, alam niyo naman na sa UPD ako. And,
Yes.
I'm very active. Ang org ko lang is Youth for Christ back then in UPD. Pero, I was very active on dorm activities. I was, sobrang ito na naman, sukigin na naman sa kapasawayan, gano'n. Grabe talaga. Kasi nahuli ako pumupuslet pa, katipunan, gano'n, mga alas 9 ng gabi. Lumalabas ng dorm. Kasi na-discover namin paano buksan yung mga fire exit, gano'n. Tapos sa sobrang suki ko dun sa offense, yung dorm manager, ka-close ko lang, gano'n. Mabait yung dorm manager alam na bulag yung tatay ko, gano'n, alam na kailangan ko yung dorm. Mabait naman, tapos masaya, okay naman. Kasi ang parusa mo lang naman kapag may nakuha kang offense, bawal ka lumabas ng dorm, isa. Tapos, tumulong ka maglinis, which is, okay naman ako, masaya naman akong ginagawa din yun. Linis-linis sa dorm. Penalty, di ba, gano'n. Tapos umabot sa point na, monthly yata ako nandun sa dorm's manager office. Ano nangyari? Nagkaroon ng tinatawag akong sarili kong committee. Alam mo yun? Nagkaroon ng sarili kong committee. Ang tawag, logistics committee. No? So yung logistics committee, ito yan yung logistics committee dun sa dorm namin, yun yung committee. Alam mo, you can relate on this. I know, kasi you came from college, di ba? Yung mga org works ninyo, di ba? And you know how lovely it is to organize events, as simple as arranging the chairs, di ba? As simple as attending, writing the signages on a bond paper, whatever, di ba? Alam niyo yan, the beauty of that manual work, especially when we are very young, no? So, sa akin sa dorm, ang tawag sa akin, logistics committee. Basically, kami yung nag-aayos-ayos ng mga upuan, pag may event, pag may mga orgs na gusto magpa-event sa dorm, kami yung kakausapin paano i-set up yung sound system, kami rin yung maglilinis. Actually, trabaho. Dagdag trabaho kasi yun nga, parusa sa amin. Kasi nangyayari doon, papatawagin ako sa dorm manager's office, tapos alam ko, wala akong ginawang kasalanan. Sabi ko, ako na naman. Tapos sinabihan lang ako na, hindi, Mr. Colperada, Mr. Colperada, please meet these dormers, gano'n. Tapos parang may dormers, parang mga 6 na, kalalakihan, o minsan may ibang babae na, so they were found not following the curfew, gano'n. So paparusahan sila. So because of that, they're gonna be assigned to the logistics committee office.
Mas kinaganda.
So parang yung team ko, yun yung detention team, gano'n. So doon ko namimit yung mga tao na anong kasalanan mo? Wala, tumakas lang ako, gano'n. Wala, galit lang ako, gano'n. Wala, di ako nakauwi ka agad yung iba doon, mga party people. Pero that's the best part You know the feeling of meeting this, the feeling of meeting these rogue people, Kasi mga taga-UP Diliman naman And again naman parang diba matatalino naman yung mga tao doon, may something naman. May kanya-kanya naman tayo talagang problema, diba? Pero the beauty of meeting these road people and interestingly, the magic there is that we find happiness in doing our work doon sa logistic committee, gano'n. Kahit parang mga patapon kami ng dorm, gano'n. Ayan, so ayan, because of that, I actually became one of the, I think I'm one, if not the youngest resident assistant sa isang dorm. I became a resident assistant. Normally, RA positions are being given towards masters, sa mga nagma-masters or graduating students. I became an RA second year pa lang. College lang. Kinuha lang ako ng RA. Tapos kinuha din akong RA for international center or doon naman ng taga-ibang bansa. Ayun talaga, mga taga-ibang bansa, sus ko po. Ibang kwento na lang yun. Kung alam mo lang kung gano'n sila kalala, oh my God. The horror. Anyway, yun. So, that's what I've been doing way back in college. I've been very active. I'm not really, alam ko yung pattern sa college is join an org, di ba? Tapos org work or ACADS. Yung ACADS, given na yun. Given na talaga yung ACADS. Laging mahirap ang ACADS. Para sa akin, di talaga normal yung mga madadali pa sa ACADS.
Given na engineering yun, no? Mining engineering.
Tapos, ayun, basically, I've been involved a lot with UP Fair, gano'n. So, back then, one of the committees I've headed would be the volunteer corps for UP Fair, gano'n. So, that is closely working with the student council. It's pretty much like Lodge ko ulit, pero this time, volunteers lang yung kasama mo. And you're working with the student council naman doing school, no? And, ayun siguro one of the highlights of that, aside from volunteers yung hined ko, nung nagkaroon ng votation, kung sino mag-head ng security cluster for UP Fair, may, hindi ko maalala ko ng taon, pero 2012 yata. I think I was the security head for that time. Kasi, yung security head, normally, ina-assign yon sa mga, graduating, or third year na yata ako nun, no? So, ina-assign yun normally sa mga fratman. Ang problema, kapag yung security head may frat, so ayan, I will tell you, wala akong fraternity. So kapag yung security head may frat, di nagkakaproblema kasi di ba may imitan between frats, no? Pero if someone neutral is in the middle, then walang problema. I'm very close friends with so many frats, ganun. Kasi nagkakaroon frats is, in my opinion, I know some will not share my views on this, pero I find frats really important pa rin sa mga universities, ganun. I found this brotherhood and fraternal system as an institution talaga when it comes to university. So opinion ko lang yan. Of course, we have different stand on that part, no? Kaya I've been very close with so many frats in UPD. Pero honestly, walang namimilit dyan. Trust me. If you just say no, a very clear no, hindi ka nila pipilitin. And you retain friendship with them. Ayun, yun yung sa akin. So, ayun yung mga endeavors ko sa UP Diliman. That's where I became involved. More on activities talaga, mga ganun. So, when it comes to school. Of course, academics, college, sobrang hirap talaga. Alam mo na.
Ayun. Pero question, Idol Sh1nboo, pumasok ka na bang lasing dati?
Susto, pre! Alam mo, pre, gusto mo, dali-dali na, makaka-relate din kayo dyan eh. Kayo pa ba? Dali-dali. Ito, sabihin ko sa'yo, ito. Ngayon, pre, tiyak mo yung tayong oras, 9:47 p.m. Sarap na matulog ng 11 honestly. O kaya mga 10 o kaya maglaro na lang, di ba, ganyan. Pero dati 9:47, aga pa ng gabi. Pwede pa yung may kasunod ka pang lakad di ba? Ganito, di ba yung pattern? Ganito yun, nasa katawan talaga yun di ba yung pattern? Papasok ka mga alauna, matatapos yung klase ng alas 5. Tapos, mag-chat yung mga magkakaibigan. Mag-chat yung mga magkakaibigan na, anong plano? Di ko alam anong plano Wala may plano talaga. Tapos maya mga bandang alas 8, may mag-chat, Tol, punta ka dito, katipunan. May inuman, bro. Kasama namin yung mga taga-human kinetics, mga susunod. Lagi mo nyo. Sabi ko sa post, parang, punta ako, kaya ako kayo aalis. Tapos, iinom kayo, di ba? Inom kayo. Combination of palibre, magastos, alam nyo na yan, all that story. Tapos matatapos kayo mga 2 a.m. Matatapos kayo mga 2 a.m. Pero hindi pa kayo tapos noon. Kaya lang kayo natapos kasi sarado na yung club or yung bar, di ba? Nagsara na yung establishment. So, saan tayo next? Bahay nyo na lang. Sige, tara. Dahil tayong 7-Eleven, yung bili ng Effectus, kaliwat kanan, ganyan. Diba? Tapos, ayun na yan, file times, kung ano na yan, bahala na. Hanggang matatapos kayo ng alas 6 a.m. No?
Kasabay yung mga no? Yung mga magtataho, kasabay mo na.
Alam mo yan, boss. 6 a.m.
Pandesal na mga boss.
Banlaw na yun, banlaw.
6. Ano ba yan? Kung binalas ka, kung inabutan ka alas 8, yung mata mo nagkakrap na sinisinagan ka pa ng araw. Yung mga eh. Pero, ayan, wala ka pang hilamos, gano'n. So, yung pero meron pa nila, hindi pa tapos pre. Alam mo ano yan, yung talaga nung college tayo. Alam niyo to, sa amin, nung sa UPD, 6 a.m. matatapos kayo, di ba? Uwian na kayo ng 7, mamalik na kayo ng dorm. Habang naglalakad kayo, ayun sasabihin, walk trip na lang tayo, tol. Sige, pre, walk trip, para tipid, gano'n. Walk trip na kayo nila, tapos meron kayong isang tropa, parang tinamaan ng lintek, as in, sasabihin niya, alam mo pre, ang energetic ko pa eh. Oo nga pre, di pa ko inaantok eh. Jogging kaya. Sige pre, gano'n.
Spontaneous.
Ako'y futog na.
Jogging! Uminom ka hanggang alas 8. Ay, uminom ka mula, humataw ka ng alas 8 hanggang alas 6. Jogging din, kaya ng katawan. Kaya pa yan, dati, kaya pa talaga yan, jogging. Tapos, mga bandang alas 8, alas 9. Diyan ka na tatamaan ng antok. Ayan. Tapos, late ka na sa class.
Wala na klase yun.
11 a.m. plus mo, nadali na talaga. Pero natanda ko kasi kakain. Meron talaga ang ligil na ano. Tapos yung mapapasukan mo na lang na class, yung mga alas 3, alauna. Lakas pa ng amats mo. Yes ma'am, di ka naman tinatawag. So, parang, ganun ka lala eh. Tapos parang, ayan, bandang alas 5, okay ka na ulit. Ready to go. Mag-chat ka na ulit, recruit pa, lakad mamaya. Wala pre, walang lakad eh. Okay.
Ganun na naman.
Tapos may mag-chat sa'yo ng mga bandang alas 8. Pre, may mga taga-economics. Tama pre. Ayan, so, ayan yan. I mean, I'm missing those good days. And, trust me, ewan ko if there are some students listening, without doubt pag kayo, nagkaedad-edad na, kahit kayo pata pa rin na rin. Lalo ng jogging na part ako nabibili. Sabi ko kung dati nakakapag-jogging pa ako, 6 a.m. to 7. Hindi ko rin maintindihan kung paano yun. Grabe na yan eh. Oo.
Pero Idol Shinboo, ang kwento mo, nayayaya ka lagi minsan ba ikaw rin yung nagyayaya?
Nako.
Honestly, hindi. Lagi lang ako nahuhugot talaga.
Team kalat ka rin.
Pag ako nagyayaya, ang yaya ko laro, gaming talaga. Kung ako yung pasimuno, laro lang, Yan.
Nahahatak lang palagi.
Masaya.
Pero ito,
crazy.
ang tinake nyo, di ba boss, mining engineering. Pero were you dreaming for a course? Parang kumaga yung dream course nyo talaga?
Yes!
Bago kayo pumunta ng college?
There is. Alam mo kung ano? Aeronautics engineering.
Grabe.
I've dreamed of building aircrafts. I've dreamed of doing hardcore engineering. Kasi I'm always fascinated. Paano nakakalipad yung mga aeroplano? Sobrang bibigat. Ganun. And I was a big fan of fighter planes back then. Even helicopters, Black Ops are a big thing way back. Ganun. So, aeronautics engineering. Sadly, scholarship system. Walang aeronautics scholarship ang DOST. And that is my main scholarship sa TIATIC at sa PATS. So, I've chosen on the next very unique course, which is mining engineering. Dati nung kami sa kursong yan, 7 lang kami.
Uy, grabe.
Sa batch. Tapos we ended up, parang 69 yata. Because, marami yung nag-fit in.
Thank you. Yun, mukhang napakasaya talaga ng college life and of course yung mga nangyari in the past, like laro. Pero let's go into the career na.
Sorry, mukhang tito pakinggan. Kung meron nakikinig nyo still in college, trust me, nakakaingit kayo. I'm not bullshitting you. Ang swerte ng mga estudyante na yan, K-12, longer years in high school, I would avail of that. Natuwa nga ako nung in-announce yung may esports quest daw na mangyayari. Sabi ko, pwede ba mag-enroll? Akala yata nung iba gusto ko magturo. Hindi, gusto ko maging estudyante. Ano ko yung gano'ng kasarap yun? Bakit ako magtuturo? Ako estudyante ko rin. Hindi ko masaya. Anyway, sige, sorry.
Ayun, anyways, of course, dyan na tayo sa topic ng esports scene. No? Pero let me ask you, boss, paano ba kayo nagsimula sa esports scene? From being a college student, pag-graduate, dumiretso ba kayo agad sa esports scene or was there something else?
It's a very, very deep story, no? Pero I'd like to make it faster, no? Kasi nasabi ko lang ito dati. Back then, in college, I was in a very hard turmoil, no? It was a very sad downtime. Pero during those downtime where na-purge kasi yung basically nangyari sa akin, hindi ako nakapagbayad ng tuition fee because of clerical error on my scholarship. Full scholar ako, pero it ended up I have to pay around 18,000 for one semester para magpatuloy, para hindi mawala yung classes ko. Now, the thing here is that 18,000, it's, ang baba lang ng presyo nun ngayon siguro. But way back for a person, a college student who's living around 500 pesos per week, that's a lot of money. Not possible halos ko sa nahanapin, no? So, eventually, di ko nabayaran yun, and lahat ng subjects ko na-purge. I was taking my classes until September. Wala ako sa class list, gano'n. Kasi di pa ako bayad eh. Then, it's my graduating year. Tapos, pasado rin yung thesis ko. Yun yung malala. Ang bigat kaya ng thesis sa college, di ba? Tapos pasado pa yung thesis mo, then eventually, pilarge yung class mo. Deleted lahat ng files mo. Pag gano'n, malalang balikan. That was the problem. So, it was a big turmoil talaga. And, umabot kasi wala akong pera. Parang sobrang down and depressed ko talaga ng time na yun. And tumatayo lang ako para maglaro. No? And only to play games. Yun natin lang yung reason bakit ako tumatayo. Maybe it's because of addiction. Maybe it's because of whatever. Pero, yun lang talaga yung reason kung bakit ako tumatayo. Like, I'm very depressed. Humihiga ako sa sahig ng marumi noon kahit may sarili kong kama. Gano'n. And hiniwalayin ako ng ex ko na sa college. 5 years na relationship yun. During that time. So, halo-halo talagang kalat-saan. So, naglalaro lang ako. By the way, wala akong pera panlaro. Inuutang ko lang yung panlaro. Hindi lang ako sinisingil nung shop owner kasi parang tropa na rin gano'n. Binabayaran ko naman promise eventually. And what happened is I discovered shoutcasting, I discovered esports on the internet, I discovered that there are gaming communities who are actually being built, lalo na locally. And the first one would be of Rumble Royale 2014. So that's the first organization I joined in. Basically, I'm just very active on their group on Facebook, no? I participate in discussions, I give insightful thoughts about it. Then when there was a shoutcasting bootcamp, sumali ako. Then eventually, they tapped me in and asked me to become part of the team, gano'n. To work for them to some extent. First would be on marketing, gano'n. Then eventually, while with them, with their support system, nagkaroon ng audition for shoutcaster for Garena.
Oh.
And yeah, my batch now, I think kilala nyo naman yung mga kabatchmates ko sa Garena.
Yes.
That's where we all started our audition and luckily, sinwerte, nakapasok. Ayun. So, I think that marks the start of me on my esports career. Ayan. 2014. Tanda ka pa, November 7 to be exact.
Wow.
And,
Do you celebrate? Do you celebrate that day?
I know I don't. So, sometimes, I mean, some of the best memories turns into bad memories nowadays. It evolves, gano'n. Pero still, you cannot deny that fact of where you started. Alam mo naman yan.
Alright. So, we still have more questions, no? Idol Sh1nboo. Meron lang tayong short intermission. Of course, again, let's welcome Harold.
Hello. Okay na. Dinig naman ako, no?
Yes.
Ayan.
Iwan ka na ng eroplano. Okay lang baby, huwag kang magbago. Walang bumibili sa aking piling. Anduhin mo. Sabihin na lang kita. Sorry, wala ka nang magagawa. Mahalin mo na lang ako ng sobra-sobra para tayo iba. Sasaluhin natin ang kinabukasan ng walang takot at walang pangamba. Dahil mayroong trip na magkapangyarihan. Ayaw may dahilan. Gusto palaging merong paraan. Pinaiyak ka ng manghuhula. Nilaro tayo magkasamang tatanda. Buti na lang merong langit na nagtatanggol sa pag-ibig na sinaw at syaga. Sasaluhin natin ang kinabukasan ng walang takot at walang pangamba. Sana'y mayroong trip na magkapangyarihan. Ayaw may dahilan. Gusto hahalikan na lang natin ang kinabukasan. Walang takot at walang pangamba. Tadhana'y mayroong trip na magkapangyarihan. Ayaw may dahilan. Gusto palaging merong paraan.
Alright. Nakamute ka ata, Jazz? Nakamute ka ata.
Mute ka, tol.
Hello?
Iyo.
Yan, okay na.
Okay na. Ayan. Saan kaya napunta si Idol Sh1nboo? Saan tayo punta po? Ayan.
Nahanap ko yung mga kasama.
Alam na wala na.
Ito rin sa Numan Sessions, naglalaan ko sa Makati.
Numan Sessions / Makati Vlog.
Oo, sorry.
Alright.
Yes po, yes po.
Take your time.
Okay, what's up? Grabe, sinisiksipan ako naman. Mararap dito. Hinahanap ko yung okay na ako dyan. Okay na yun. Sige. Rinig niyo naman ako, di ba?
Yes po.
Yes.
Okay. Sige. We can continue, man.
Okay. Sige. Down tayo sa ating next question. Ito, boss. Ito, medyo, alam mo na, talagang feeling ko mapapa-inspire mo rin kami dito sa tanong mo na, sa sagot mo na to. Pero, ano ba yung, kumbaga parang main factor kung bakit mas pinili yung maging caster kaysa being a pro player? Parang, ano yung parang pinaka-main factor bakit mas pinili nyo yung pagiging caster kaysa sa pagiging player or pro player sa esports?
Naku, di yata tayo.
Wala si Idol.
Wala.
Mhm.
Wala.
Ayaw niya ng
Wala.
tanong, pre.
Ayaw niya, okay.
Hindi, baka nawala ng signal.
Oo, baka nawalan ng signal.
Alam naman natin mga bar, minsan walang signal.
Sorry ka man, ano nga ulit yung tanong? Sorry
Ayun.
Okay lang, Idol. Bakit niyo po mas pinili yung pagiging shoutcaster kaysa sa pagiging pro player?
Wala.
Ako nawala.
Ayun, oo, medyo
Wala.
nagloloko yata yung data.
Nagloloko tingnan.
And yung
Oo.
video niya as well, no, medyo nawala ata.
Yung video, wala rin.
Na lang natin ma-stay.
Oo, wait.
Introduction.
Wait.
Kasi si Raynel dito.
Sa mga viewers natin, no, nawalan lang ng mobile data si Idol Sh1nboo for a while, no? Pero most definitely makakasama pa natin siya ngayon ng medyo matagal-tagal pa, no? And ayan.
Yun, sa mga mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, share, send nyo sa mga friends yung who are interested to watch and to hear our guests inspiring stories, hindi lang tips and advices, may inspiring stories din about how he turned from being a student into a shoutcaster and how he's making a name now in esports community. Yan na. Yan na si
ito
Idol.
nata.
Ayun.
Yung.
Pa rin yata mahanap kasama niya.
I think I can hear you. Sorry
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem po.
Hindi ko magiging inuman kung hindi ito maayos eh. What's up? Ano yung pala?
Yun. Alright, question Idol. Why did you choose to be a shoutcaster instead of being a pro player? Hello?
Hello?
Nare-review po ba kami? Normal yan sa live.
Kasi actual na nagalaw din kasi si Idol eh. Kaya nawawala-wala. Mukhang maganda yung pinuntahan.
Parang maganda. Parang pamilyar yung lugar na yan,
quality,
Puntahan na namin yung lahat.
Parang napuntahan na yan.
boss.
Looks familiar. Pwede na nating i-one-on-one interview sa Idol. Raid na to. Pandayan na natin sa mga sa BGC pala.
Hello.
Ayun.
Kanina, rinig na ba ako?
Yes po.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Ayun.
Ito, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Mukhang maganda dyan
Ang ganda
Uy,
yung
may ilaw
Wait lang guys, medyo di ko kayo rinig sa dahil sa earphones, ganon. Mabilis lang.
Sige.
po.
Sige po.
Ay, shoutout nga pala sa mga tropa natin nag-slam dunk dyan.
Grabe naman yung segue na yun. Napakalupit.
Yung pag-gusto maganda dyan, shout out.
Party ah.
Shot muna tayo dyan, syempre.
Shot muna tayo dyan, mga tol. Shot tayo.
Where's ba't ka nagpalit ng background? Shut out.
Nilalamon ng... Ayan. Shout out. So, yung mga...
Hello.
Herbal
Okay.
tea.
Sorry. Okay.
Sa bangla.
Can you hear me guys? Rinig niyo ba ako?
Yes po.
sir.
Yes, po. Loud and clear.
Pasensya na nagkabaliwan eh. For now di ko yata magamit yung camera ko, pero I can use my I can use my speakers lang naman. Can we
Sige
have this call? Still okay lang ba?
Yes po.
Yes, of course po.
Okay. Sige, what's up?
Alright, sige Idol, ito. Yung next question natin, ito, paano nyo po, parang ano yung main factor kung bakit mas pinili nyo maging shoutcaster instead of, into being a pro player sa esports?
Oh, okay. Honestly, it's more of a utilization of kung ano yung malakas ako. What is my main skill? Ganon. So, halata naman sa pananalita ko, talagang hilig ko tumaldal, no? It's a matter of cleaning it up, ganon. And I love really building into stories or telling stories, no? Pero, the thing here is also, siguro, for something to be learned dito, you have, for shoutcasting, feeling ko lang for shoutcasting, you can build it, no? Consistently. It's also a long-term investment, and it's also a path wherein you can expect a long-term career out of, no? Now, I'm not insulting becoming a pro player, pero pro player, to start a pro player, it's more than just building up yourself. It's about self-discovery. Discovery kung gaano ka ba kalakas, di ba? Like, what strengths do you have as a pro player? What skills? Anong level ka talaga? And at the same time, it's not just an introspective thing. As you also have to look compared to others. Gaano ka ba kalakas kumpara sa iba? Di ba? Because compared to shoutcasting, pro player, may factor of competitiveness.
Yes.
So, that's what you'd want to watch out for. Right? So, ayun, yun yung big difference why I chose shoutcasting over pro player. Because, I've observed in myself, Daniel, halos lahat naman tayo nagtanong, kaya ko ba maging pro player? Diba? Oo, parang halos lahat naman tayo nagtanong. Tapos parang the question is, tinanong ko rin yung sarili ko and I got the answer na hindi ko kaya. Diba? Relative to the other pro players I'm seeing, and also relative to what is this? Relative to what competition is available. Ganon. Nahanap ko rin yung mga kasama ko sa wakas. Ayan.
Before shoutcasting, Ludes, did you also had an opportunity or experience like hosting events sa mga schools or siguro sa mga barangayan, ganun?
Ay, always. Oo, palagi.
So, kumbaga yun yung talagang nag-ano siya.
Yeah, of course, There's, pairam nga laptop. Saka yung kable. In what sense ba? Ano yung tanong nyo regarding sa mga schools, sa mga
Like, were you invited to do some hosting sa mga school events? Parang that also made you push yourself into being a shoutcaster.
Oo. Wala sa'yo kable ko, Butters? Sure? Ha? Akin na. Makikicharge lang ako kay Butters, ha? Ginagawa ko kasing power bank yung laptop niya ngayon, Ayan, sobrang laki, Ewan ko kung kita ninyo, pero
Mahal naman ng power bank.
hello?
Hello po.
Rinig niyo pa rin ako?
Yes po.
Yes.
Sige. Sorry, magulo, pero this time will be more stable. So, again, the question is, have I done
Several
shoutcasting for school?
Not shoutcasting, pero before yung emergence ng esports, have you done some hosting in events?
Yes, I did. You want me to expound ganon? Kung in what school ganon?
No, it's okay. Kumbaga parang experience lang, parang it's also one of the factors why you are into this shoutcasting career.
Yeah. I've been involved with the school sa inyo. FEU, di ba? I cannot recall doon kung nagkaroon ako ng talk, pero I think I was given some opportunity to talk for a brief time about shoutcasting, the entailments of it. Sa mga pinakauna kong invitation was in Iloilo, tapos there was some in Cebu. There's also some in Fatima, no? Our Lady of Fatima University. I think recently, yung huli kong talk, syempre lahat online na ngayon it was with Araneta, Lasal Araneta. So, yeah. And, if it comes down to school, it will always be my pleasure and honor to be part of that. Kasi, bago ako naging shoutcaster, naging akong reviewer. Alam mo yung mga nag-review ng UPCAT asset, ganon. Siyempre, rumaraket tayo nung college. Naging tutor din ako. Then, yung tutor na yon, naging some sort of instructor when I started handling not one-on-one classes, kundi multiple students, ganon. Pero mainly yung pinakamalaking class ko na nakuha is yung review class for UPCAT and asset, ganon. So, siguro nakatulong din yon on my capacity on speaking or talking. Pero,
yeah, di saya bang I love the idea of education, man. I mean, walang ibang way para mabangon ang isang tao talaga. It's through it's through learning. It's through earning knowledge, whether it is in school or internet or in life, 'di ba? Ayun. So this kind of endeavors mula sa mga school, akala ng mga school sila yung honored na ako yung kasama doon, pero baliktad. It's the other way around. I'm always honored to do work for schools talaga, ganun.
Yes. And speaking of these games or events sa mga schools na nag-cast ka or nag-host ka, which one of these events for schools sa parang talagang mas pinaka na-enjoy ka or pinaka na-enjoy mo yung mga pinaka unforgettable na shoutcasting
memories, no? For it. It is the one in Rojas City. In Hercor College. And to be more specific. Siguro little share lang of the specifics, like it reminded me a lot of school. Nagkaroon kami ng fun run, sumali pa ako sa fun run, mga ganong part. Tapos meron pang parang pageant. Tapos nag-judge pa ako ng pageant ng mga estudyante. Alam mo yun, nakulit lang. Schoolwork talaga, di ba?
May mga cosplay rin ba?
Yes, may cosplay din. Siyempre may tournament din. Pero you get the vibe, di ba? You get the vibe on that part, di ba? So, yun yung isa sa mga hindi makakalimutan. And, indeed, some will think na yung parang mga ganong culture sa school or activities in school is an isolated one. And yes, it is an isolated one, pero it shouldn't be underestimated. Yung mga ganong kasing experience, formative experience yun eh. And nakakatuwa talaga siya. Even me coming from an outside perspective, diba? Parang importante yung mga ganon. Nakakatuwa. Dati minamaliit ko lang yung mga ganon eh. Pero ngayon natutuwa ako sa existence nila. Yung mga ganong activities. So yung, sa akin, there is no like small or big school activity. Ang importante is whether it has the support of the students or of the admin or of the faculty. Ayan.
That's true.
Totoo yun. Yung mga college event
diba?
talaga, mga spark yan eh. Mga spark.
Wala yan sa laki. Nasa kung sinong sumusuporta, di ba?
That's true. Actually, yung iba sa amin dito sa Midnight Mayhem are actually student leaders din sa FU Tech. And we get to, organize events na talagang nakikita namin yung essence and yung impact nito sa amin and of course dun sa mga students. And yun, di ba parang sa mga ganong experiences, you get to bring it sa, like ayun, may mga tournaments, may mga itong Midnight Mayhem is also, kumbaga, nagbunga rin siya from the, parang grit ng mga student leaders. Di ba? Sila Bosca, sila Bosklo, lahat yan mga nanggaling sa pagiging student leader. Anyways, nandiyan pa ba si Boss?
Hello.
Ayun. For this, in every shoutcasting, Boss, do you still get nervous? Kumbaga parang ano yung mga orasyon mo bago ka mag-shoutcasting? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo bago ka mag-shoutcasting sa mga events, sa mga sa mga malalaking venues? Can you tell us something about it?
Sorry na talaga di ko magamit yung yung pads ko. Ano ulit yung tanong? Sorry.
No problem. Before you go into or shoutcast sa mga events, kinakabahan ka pa rin ba, boss? Or do you do some mga orasyon para hindi ka kabahan? You share something about it po.
And I'm still feeling something, no? I'm still feeling something, pero hindi siya kaba of that being ready. It's more of something like, cliche as it sounds, I always kind of pray, no? Before shoutcasting. I really take a deep breath na, especially if it's a shoutcast after a long time, or if I'm shoutcasting a new game, or if I'm shoutcasting in front of a new audience. Doon ako may parang feeling na kailangan ko bumuelo o huminga ng malalim on that part. Hindi siya kaba. It's more of a mixture of parang siyang flashback moment na what have I learned, what led to the shoutcast, ganon, and a habit of being thankful. Kasi alam mo naman tayo, tito-tito na eh. So it's about finding mindset, diba, before doing something. And I think ang ganda na magkaroon ka ng thankful mindset before you do something, diba? Especially before you perform. Ganon. So ayun yung feeling ko. Hindi siya kaba, parang more on taking a step back for a bit, no? Putting yourself outside muna, then getting back in, parang buwelo. Ayun yung just to share to you. Ayun.
Yes, of course, it's still normal, kumbaga, sa lahat ng mga, lalo na kapag haharap ka sa malaking audience, sa mga events. Yes. Please, Idol, another question. How does it feel getting back to League of Legends?
I will tell you directly, ang hirap I got in a lot of stuff before I can return. A lot of consequences, some of which I expected, some I definitely didn't know. But I'm very happy, It's my element Alam mo 'yon? Parang like speaking, shoutcasting a game na like the back of your hand Ganun sa level Alam mo 'yon? Like I know each champion, not just in terms of what is the name in coherence with the skill icon, but I know the lore as well ng bawat champion na 'yon, 'di ba? So parang ayun yung so happy. It's a comfort zone. It's a return of comfort zone. And not to mention, I love the idea of returning on an idea that I'm, in a way, hopefully I'm not just the only one, pero I love the idea of fulfilling a role, no? Ito nga pala si Butters. Ang sarap nung kain. Nakala mo naka-off yung camera. Kita yung camera ko, di ba?
Opo. Pa-shoutout naman po sa Midnight Mayhem
ayan.
Esports, Sir Butters.
Shoutout.
Ayan o. Bati ka, Butters. Bumati ka. So, magkakasama yung mga tropa naming couple dito. Ayan. Ito si Butters yan. Tawag po dyan, malungkot na nag-ice cream. On a Friday night, gano'n. Ayan ang tropa ko. On a Friday. Ako nagtatrabaho, nag-guesting. Ice cream. So, ang buhay parang pelikula. Ayun. So, that's what I feel about returning to League of Legends. Very happy. Hindi ako natawa kasi it's a very loaded question, honestly. It may seem not, pero it is. I just love League of Legends. Yun lang.
And speaking of Idol, this is another question. Like in shoutcasting, of course, you have to be familiarized with the support items. Ay, yung mga, of course, not the support items, not the mga items, mga patches, ganyan. Parang how do you familiarize yourself with all these things? Talaga bang kinakabisado mo siya or talagang laro lang ng laro until ma-familiarize ka with everything? Can you give us some tips about this?
It's like exercise, man. Being one with the game is like an exercise. It's about balance talaga. Kung merong healthy, balanced lifestyle, work-life balance, meron ding game-life balance, and game balance, no? Or game shoutcast balance, or game knowledge balance. So, what I wanna say here is that here's the dynamics also. This is a shoutcasting lesson already. Playing helps a lot also. Pero you have to understand that when you feel safe na, pwede na yan, basta na yan, okay na yan. Yan yung dangerous word for a shoutcaster. Okay na yan, pwede na yan, basta na yan. You have to understand what do you get in every activity that you do. When you are playing, you don't learn everything about the game. You really don't. When you are playing, the best that you are learning about the game, alam mo kung ano? Rotation. You learn about rotation. Ang paglalaro, doon ka pinaka matututo talaga ng rotation. Also, you learn about laning, you also learn about counters. Pero the thing about laning and counters, you can also watch some videos of it. Pero sa playing, I don't think any video can teach you proper rotation. I think the best way to really learn rotation is by playing only. Sa akin lang the best way. Maraming way to learn rotations. You can watch pro players, pero through playing talaga, you can put that rotation in practice. When you are, also ito pa pala, isa pang factor, no? I would like to tap sa mga nakikinig na gusto mag-shoutcast, listen to this closely. Because this is a snippet of a lesson I'm teaching as well. When you are also playing, you are being in sync. You are capable of simulating the mindset of the player. Hindi, mapapasin mo yung mga shoutcasters, may shoutcasting style na parang nagsasalita lang, no? Dinedescribe ko ano yung nangyayari. Pero, a shoutcaster who can put their mind while shoutcasting in the mind of the player, that works better. Alam nung shoutcaster ano yung susunod na trade, malalaman nung shoutcaster ano yung susunod na rotation because they know what goes in the mind of the player. Gets? And that is only unlocked through playing. So, importante pa rin yung paglalaro. Pero, if you want to learn the overall compositions, if you want to learn the proper strategy, the strength of a composition, if you want to learn the overall win conditions of a game, hindi ka dapat naglalaro. Dapat nanonood ka ng VODs. Yun naman. No? So, iba-ibang activities provides iba't ibang knowledge. If you want to memorize the skill names, walang ibang way. To memorize the skill names, i-memorize mo. Basahin mo, tapos pikit mo mata mo, banggitin mo ulit, 'di ba? That's the only way para ma-memorize 'yon. I use a tool for memorizing skills. I'm using a skill quiz, no? So yung skill quiz, lumalabas dun yung skill name, tapos kailangan mong isulat kung sinong champion yung may-ari nun. Gets? So, kunyari, lalabas Featherstorm, so you need to type in Saya. Kunyari, nilagay mo is Wild Growth, so ang lalabas dun is Lulu, 'di ba? So, gets, parang ayun yung may tool actually. Ako gumawa ako ng sarili ko on that part. I think may mga available tools din online to memorize that. So, like I said, the curtain message here is that different activities provides different learnings, no? So you need to play, you need to watch, you need to do drills, you need to practice in order to become a good caster. Iba pa yung pagiging good partner. For sure. Iba pa yun.
Yung parang batuhan nyo, yung parang
iba pa yun. Synergy, duo,
Synergy,
diba?
yes.
Paano nakaka-build up ng duo? Yun.
Do you enjoy shoutcasting ng solo ka or mas gusto mo may ka-partner?
I don't enjoy shoutcasting solo. Trust me on that. I would always choose a partner over solo. Yan yung mahirap man solo. It will make you better. Pero ideally wala talagang solo casting. Ang tawag doon, cost cutting. Cost-cutting ang tawag doon. Cost-cutting yun ang tawag doon. A true broadcast, a true show, ang tunay na show, walang solo casting, dual talaga, ganon. Yung host, ayan, pwede solo, pero yung solo casting, yan hari, ikaw yung caller, ikaw yung analyst, ikaw din yung play-by-play. Pwede na ba yung thoughts mo, diba?
Hindi ka na nag-documentary.
Yeah, very important to have a partner. That's what I want to preach always. Yan.
Alright, and that's all our questions. Pero bago yan, Sir Shinboo, bago ka namin pakawalan, alam namin nag-e-enjoy ka ngayon and sobrang salamat sa pagpapa-unlock sa aming imbitasyon.
My pleasure, man. I'm so amazed in seeing your Discord, man. Nabibilib ako sa mga taong tumatambay sa iisang Discord. That means may something dun sa Discord na yun. It's amazing, yeah.
Yes. And maraming salamat, Sir Shinboo. Pero bago ang lahat, no, pwede ba tayong mag-fast talk?
Ay, sige, sure. Sorry, wala akong camera. I'm putting my ear on the camera. Okay lang ba yun?
Sige po, wala pong problema.
Okay lang.
Alright, pasensya na.
Ready na po ba kayo, Sir Shinboo?
Fast talk, let's go. Yes.
Let's go. Hard or beer?
Okay. Sorry, ulit.
Hard or beer?
Hard or?
Beer.
Sorry, di ko marinig yung ikalawang word. Ulit.
Beer.
Hello?
Beer.
Beer.
Hard or beer?
Beer,
Liquor.
Hearts or beer? Beer. Pilsen, man.
Yun. Solid. Napakasarap niyan. Okay. Pizza or burger?
Burger.
Bulalo or sinigang?
Bulalo.
Cakes or cookies?
None. Hindi ko trip ang sweets, man.
Okay. Pasta or ramen?
Ramen, man. Ramen ulit.
Ramen.
Bar or club?
Ano?
Bar or
Ron
club?
Hirap. Mahirap. Club.
Okay. Suit
The
or
club
shirt?
can't even handle me right now.
Hey!
I go all out.
Suit or shirt?
Nakakamiss. Ano?
Suit or shirt?
Coat or shirt?
Coat or shirt?
Coat.
Okay. Leather or sneakers?
Leather.
Online or offline?
Maraming meaning yan. Let's go offline.
Offline. Solo or squads?
Ay, squads.
PC or mobile?
Sorry, come again?
PC or mobile?
Shit! PC?
PC. Headphones or earphones?
Headphones.
RGB on or RGB off?
RGB on.
On. Support or carry?
Support.
Warding totem or sweeping lens?
Sweeping lens, honestly.
Sweeping lens. Mage or fighter?
Fighter.
Tank or full support?
Full support.
Attack speed or attack power?
Attack power.
Fire or ice?
Fire, I think. Yeah, fire.
Melee or ranged?
Melee.
Hype man or analyst?
Analyst.
1v5, 1 versus 5, who will be your champion?
Sorry, ano yung ikalawa?
You're on a 1v5 situation, who will be your champion?
1v... Jax, man.
Jax.
Imagine
Solid.
a real weapon.
Solid. Most broken champion?
Come again?
Ano yung pinaka-broken na champion in your opinion?
Ang alam ko balita ko si Samira, pero I would just go back with Irelia. Old days, man.
Grabe.
Diba?
How
alam mo
about
yan
your
diba?
How about your most played hero? I mean champion.
Elise, promise.
Elise.
One whole season without stopping. Yeah.
Lights on or lights off?
Ay, just go lights on.
Lights on! Let's go!
Let's go!
Sir Sh1nboo, do you listen to K-pop?
Nanonood ka ba ng lights off? Sinong nanonood ng lights off? Wala namang nanonood ng lights off.
Sir Sh1nboo, nakikinig po ba kayo ng
Nanonood ka pa?
K-pop?
No, hindi.
Okay, so I think our next question would be inappropriate or hindi kayang sagutin ni Sir Sh1nboo. And
Hindi
that's
ko
it.
yata kaya sagutin niya.
Yes, and that's it.
Ako hanggang Wonder Girls lang ako tsaka 21 tapos
solid naman yan. Mga legends natin yan. And that's it for our fast talk, and that's the end of our Numan Sessions. Maraming salamat Sir Sh1nboo for giving us the opportunity of joining us here and accepting our invite. And before anything else, can we have a photo, Sir Sh1nboo?
Ay, sure. I'll pause for 5 seconds now, okay? So,
Okay.
let's go.
Guys,
In 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Okay
Good,
ba yun?
good.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
and
Good.
maraming salamat Sir Sh1nboo, and sana makaulit kami.
Yes.
And sana next time harapan na.
Sure, it will be my... Yes, of course. Tunay na inuman na.
Yun.
Tapos jogging mamaya yan para
And that's it for our Inuman.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Baka meron po kayong gustong pasalamatan, i-shoutout or
salamat.
i-promote, Sir Sh1nboo?
Siguro on this part, I'm just very glad to have you guys here. Sorry we have to do this interview under these circumstances, pero like I said, it's better done than perfect, ganon. And ayan, it's really great to have this interview. Amazing on a Friday night. I've experienced so many things. Ito ngayon normally ibang ginagawa ko pag nandito ako sa Pini ba to? Burgos ba to? Ayan. Normally, iba yung ginagawa ko pag nasa P-Burgos ako, pero ngayon, we're having this kind of interview and it's fun. Kakaiba, tumatawa yung kasama. tumatawa yung co-caster ko. Pero ayan,
And yeah, Sir Shinboo, maraming
it's great to have you guys. Thank you so much.
Maraming
Amazing.
salamat
As
po.
in, keep doing
Sir
this with
Shinboo.
others. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Maraming salamat po.
I'll be heading out, guys. Have a great Friday. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Palakpakan natin again. Mr. Shinboo, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat.
Idol.
Ayan. And there's no other way to end this Numan Sessions but with a song from Harold, of course. And again, this could be our last episode of Season 2 Numan Sessions. A great event, a very successful event. Congratulations, everyone. Sobrang solid nung naging run natin. It has been 7 episodes, mga tol. And who knows, baka may pa-bonus next week. Di natin sure, sana meron. Pero kino-confirm pa natin yan. Pero this could be our last episode for this season. And most definitely, meron pa tayong Season 3. Let's go!
Season 3, let's go!
Kaya sa mga kainuman natin dyan every Friday night at 9 p.m, magpapamiss lang kami ng bahagya. Onting-onti lang. Maraming salamat sa mga sponsors natin. Puma Philippines, Highlanders Football Club of Maykawayan, Bulacan, Eminence Design and Advertising Solutions, Aston Printing Solutions, Mogul.gg, Kalaro, and of course, PNXBet. Use our code MMPH for additional on top of your top up, no. Maraming salamat and again, eto na. Huwag natin patagalin.
Pero teka lang, tol.
Uy,
merong mga nag-chat sa akin, tol. Mga nag-congrats. Actually, tol, mga mga naging past guest din natin.
Ay.
Yun, oo, grabe, sobrang thank you sa inyo lahat. Yun, sila Boss Mac. Ayan, isa-isayin natin.
Isa-isayin natin.
Oo, sila Boss Mac ng Back to Gaming. So, yan, si Sir Art Samaniego ng Inquirer. Grabe, no?
Manila Bulletin ba? Manila Bulletin.
Tsaka si Sir Alvin Huba ng GDAP, no? Grabe, sobrang solid. And si Sir Ron Buyot ng Cebol Philippines.
Grabe, no?
Oo, grabe. Ay, tsaka syempre, si Kuya Nick.
Ay, grabe.
Kuya Nick Nazario ng Wombo X Combo. Tsaka syempre, yung nakaraan, no, si Boss Chad Ting Ramos ng Raymond Files.
So,
grabe, thank you so much sa inyo. Tsaka sa
syempre,
mga
yung panapos natin, no? Shinboo lang naman, di ba? One for an eye, mga tol. And sana naman next week, 'di ba, Kads, no? Baka di natin sure. Kami rin, di kami sure. So,
sa mga concert, no, yung mga nagpapasalamat na. Pero babalik.
May encore, no? Ayan. So, di natin sure. And eto na, mga tol, maraming salamat sa mga sumuporta ng Numan Sessions from day 1 up until now. Huwag kayong mag-alala, babalik pa kami for an even stronger Season 3 and marami pa kaming ihahanda sa inyo. Marami kaming nilulutong events bukod sa Numan Sessions. Abangan nyo yan. We are all excited to present it to you guys sa ating mga audience. And ano pa nga ba? No? Maaga pa ang gabi, tulad nga ng sabi ni Shinboo, pero kailangan na natin magtapos at lumipat sa ating next location. And no better way to end it with a song from Harold. Let's go, everyone. Maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening sa inyo.
Good evening. Salamat sa sa mga sumaybay sa season 2 namin. Saka sobrang thankful kami na nanood pala yung mga past guests and
grabe.
for tonight.
Actually, apat pala sila nanonood. So, mga past guests natin, mga dumaan. Narinig kasi nila na na last episode. So, yun, mga dumaan.
Last na nga ba? Uy.
Hindi nga natin sure eh.
Ay, di natin
sure.
Di tayo sure.
Well,
ako nga, hindi ko sure eh.
Well, on that note, no, there's no better end our second season but with a smile.
Uy. Grabe.
Win at everything that you try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause there ain't no need to hurry. No one ever said that there's an easy way. When they're closing all their doors, they don't want you anymore. It sounds funny, but I'll say it anyway. Girl, I'll stay.
Pwede ba tumabay, boss?
If I had to fight you every day, we can fight with a smile. We could never be too happy in this life. In a world where everybody hates happy ending story, it's a wonder love can make the world go round. Oh, don't let it bring you down, turn your face into a frown. Get along with a little prayer and a song. Do-do-do-do. Let me hear you sing in a world where everybody hates a happy ending story, it's a wonder love can make the world go round. Don't let it bring you down, turn your face into a frown. Get along with a little prayer and a song. Let me hear you say it.
Maraming salamat at bago pa kami matuluyan dito, maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Congratulations everyone. Maraming salamat. And again, yun nga. See you sa season 3 mga tol. See you sa season 3. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.